God versus Chrono versus Dorcia in their second
Triari versus That's not going to do much as the E75 and Leopard PTA comes coming into the form of a flying AMX 5120.
Shots beast mode. Jim on fire. Push from Dorcia as they move towards massive royalties and focus fire him. He's going to go down quickly. Who is up next? Here we go on Falls Creek Encounter, Chrono versus SRT. This is a wonderful tier 10 match. SRT going with the double mouse. Chrono not taking a single one. They're taking a FB4202. Interesting. Very interesting. So the guys from Chrono, 3 mediums, looking to tank that flank, while SRT are rolling the AMX 50Bs and an IS-7 to the same flank. And they're going to keep those AMX 50Bs a little bit far back. Nope, looks like they're moving one up and then one back. Those 3-shot autoloaders. The heavies are pushing down and through. They know Chrono are not on heavy lane. Well, a little bit. And there we go. Mouse will take the first hit. Oh no, sorry. FE215B takes the first hit. Mouse takes one. Almost equal trade. But pay attention though. SRT have more hit points. 14,800 to 13,100. Sorry, 14,800 to 13,100. And that's those 2 mouse tanks. What do they got? 2,650. Whew. So Chrono looks like they're going to be stuck in the corner of the map for this matchup. The northwest corner of the map. While SRT moves along the outside, looks for shots. Fuego takes a big one. Takes 2 hits from the STB and one and the FE4202. SRT. This is an unusual matchup for this map, or unusual positions. So both teams figuring out what to do. They get SRT has a T110E4 unspotted in the back. Looks like he took a shot, but I don't think he connected with anything. Oh, Chrono has the indecisive hedgehog in the back. And Cyberstorm in the miles from SRT must have taken another one. Taken a hit, possibly one from the Grille. Indecisive hedgehog. Can't speak right now. Lone Ranger looking for a few spots. Will he take one from the 50B? There's no bush cover over there, so I didn't say bush guy, I said bush cover. So if Fuego is going to get a hit in him, he's going to get spotted. So if you see his light go, his little light bulb light up, it means he's peeking out, looking for shots, and there it is. He is, but not finding anything quite yet. Alright, 354. Just about 4 minutes left in this game, and we are at a stalemate. Chrono, I've done a pretty good job so far of taking down HP from SRT. Taking down that HP lead. In fact, it's very close to even now. SRT still looking for a weak point. Is Whitetails finding any shots from up here? He's looking. There's not much to be seen. If that Grille gets spotted, he'd have big hits, big shots. But Indecisive Hedgehog. Back there far enough, and there we go. He found one on Hit Bang Chrono. Actually, it's just Hit Bang. That's his streamer title, Hit Bang Chrono. Go check him out sometime. Still, Another minute gone by. Only one shot traded. Not much movement. Looks like the only tank to take quite a few hits so far is the Cyberstorm, the mouse. But he's got plenty of HP, so he doesn't even have the lowest hit points of everybody here. Majim from SRT making a move toward the outside. Looking for shots on Zyko, but it didn't connect. And we're still in the stalemate. 2 minutes left. Is something going to happen? And this is a hard one for these guys to figure out, you know, what to do. Chrono does not want to make a push towards Fuego and Danny Boy in IS-7 because it's all out in the open. If they push out there, they're probably very worried about getting hit. SRT the same. They've got Chrono has the Gorilla in the back. If they can't spot him up, they're going to take a Firestorm. Go through a Firestorm to push on this side. "59 seconds. This first one's probably going to end up as a draw at this point, so they might as well just make a push at the end. 40 seconds left. This is definitely going to be a draw. Majim getting a little aggressive, taking hits for it from the Gorilla and the Object 140. 4 pounces, unreal. 30 seconds. First matchup between SRT and Chrono will be a draw. Marshmallows. Oh, shoot. Look at all those lines. Fire from across the map. Oh, Majim bounced another one. Rest in peace. 1 second left. And there we go. Huh. Alright, SRT keeping pretty much all of the same, all of the same tanks in. I think Chrono is the one we'll see a different move from this time. If we do, SRT going to spot those heavies. They're expecting a push, or they're expecting Chrono to do the same thing, and Majim is spotting up those heavies, but none of his guys are there to have shots. The mouse, T110E4, they're all looking, but nobody's there. They just can't get there quick enough. Now Majim pushed forward quite hard. He's not going to get pushed on though. Chrono guys just setting up. They look for a few shots, but they couldn't find any. The Gorilla, however, Indecisive Hedgehog, did take a few hits. So SRT will expand their hit point lead just by a little bit. Fuego. So we got the two AMX-50Bs holding down the fort on the medium side of the map. Should come up with a name for them. While SRT looks a little bit more aggressive towards the middle. I'll tell you what, Chrono did not have a tank like the IS-4 this far forward last time. They had the Object 140, but it was a little bit farther back than this IS-4 is. So that's pretty much the only difference, except Where's SRT's Whitetails? T124. There he is. He's a little bit farther forward too. He's not in the back, sitting on the hill. Fuego might be cycling around there. Yep, they're cycling Fuego around, so it's just DHG Crimson in the back, watching that flank while SRT cycles the 50B around. Will they make a push, or is he just looking for shots from the hill? Four minutes, 30 seconds left, and Fuego gets spotted on the hill. Can the Grillet find shots across the map? No. He's not looking. He's looking at for Cyberstorm. It's like Whitetails taking a blind fire towards those bushes. And that's where they're expecting this IS-4. Maybe not specifically the IS-4, but they're expecting a tank back here in those bushes. But there is nobody there. So we're at another stalemate. We've got 3:50 on the clock. FE4202 Lone Ranger took a few hits. Hit bang in the FE4202. Now a little bit closer to SRT on this flank. Is that a mistake? Lone Ranger's taking quite a few hits and he's going to get knocked out. Indecisive Hedgehog launching back over here, but hit bang. Also pushed up hard. He's taking quite a few hits. They're going to find another one into him. This might be what SRT... This might be the little bit of points lead and tank lead they need to make something happen in this last match. They have 3 minutes to do it. FV215B drops. SRT now up by 3 tanks, 7-4. The heavies, the 2 Mouse and the T110E4 looking more aggressive on their side. AMX-50Bs, E50M, IS-7 also moving up a little bit, taking their time. Middle Earth is in the middle of it right now. Plenty of hit points on a Mouse, but he's taking hits from 3 tanks. Looks like Indecisive Hedgehog is going to fall. And now just 2 players left from Chrono. SRT in a very strong position to take this first matchup. Or second matchup. Temanite on the run. And there we go, SRT spreading out the hit points very well. Surviving. And Dapster is going to be the only one left from Chrono. They waited for that mistake from Chrono. They waited for the those mediums pushed a little bit harder, and they even found shots in the back on the FE4202 before he even pushed up farther. But once they did, they knocked Lone Ranger out. They knocked Hit Bang out. All right, the last one on Falls Creek. SRT v Chrono. Is Chrono going to make a different move on this one? Yes, they are. They've brought out an AMX-50B and they're moving the heavy route. They're pushing the heavy route. They're looking to find the 2 Mouse and T110E4 left alone. SRT, have they realized it? Not quite yet. All of Chrono are spotted. SRT need to be careful with their Mouse now. They need to get back in there and save them from destruction. Here is the big push from Chrono. Whitetails is going to be the first target that they are focusing. Guys from SRT don't quite have a target yet that they're focusing on. Looks like they're just shooting. They've taken out the AMX-50B though. Fuego's moved in. Is Hit Bang going to be the next one to fall? The Mouse is focusing him. Fuego's focusing him. Fuego on a reload. 2 tanks dropped from both teams. Fuego now protected. He's going to get that reload off. AMX-50B, that's 3 shells in the autoloader. SRT though, stuck on a corner now. 4 tanks on a corner. And 1 mouse. Looking for shots. Beast mode. Jim on fire. And the mouse takes him out. Chrono now down to 4 tanks. It's a 4v4 though because Fuego has been taken out. It's time to make some moves. Let's see. Zyko, Object 140. He's not going to go around and push the flank, but THJ Crimson is from SRT. He's going to look to 1v1 this Object 140. While the rest of his team pushes on Seabass, the IS-4, who is all alone. Forward position, Indecisive Hedgehog and Dapster. Just a little too far back, not able to put fire. But now they're not focusing at the end, 2v4. And that is going to be it. SRT are definitely going to take this last matchup. There it is. The tanks have fallen, and SRT wins too. Chrono made a very, very solid decision to push and go after the 2 mouse and the T124 from SRT. However...